Hey guys, how's it going? So let's do some inquiry and investigation together. We'll kind of look at some classic pointers. They're semi-Zen, semi-Buddhist, semi-Tao, and kind of look at the significance of these pointers. Because they really can point to something that can be relieving or valuable. So for starters, I've given you one before. Show me the front of a tree, right? It's funny. It's a funny question. Or go out into the world and find me a mountain that is too small. Or can you go to the beach and show me a out of place stone or piece of sand? Or go into the forest and find me a creature that is not supposed to be there. Right? And I'm sure the mind can kind of like really take this into funny places. Like, well, of course I can find a zebra in the national forest where there's no zebras, and there's out of place zebra. But you see, these pointers are pointed to something that you could say is hoping to elicit a response inside the seeker or you, in which it shows this peculiarity between how you look at your own life and yourself and how that these pointers are showing that there's nothing really out of place in nature. There's not something in nature that isn't supposed to be there. Like, can you tell me when it wasn't supposed to rain, or the insect that wasn't supposed to die? You see, because your human life, you might notice that you often get caught up in like these snags of, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. That shouldn't have happened to me or my friend. Death shouldn't be there. Perhaps if you're a farmer, like sometimes it doesn't rain and it affects you, and like you might feel, like, well, that shouldn't have happened. It was a horrible thing. And these kind of pointers can kind of hopefully reveal that these are added, or they're layers of addition onto. I don't want to give you words, but like in the investigation of this situation, this peculiarity, this discrepancy, there may be a revealing of something other than the standard day-to-day belief. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Oh, I'm I'm too skinny, or I'm fat, or I don't have enough money. It's like I'm out of place, or this shouldn't be this way, or life is not going the right way. And these pointers again are pointing to that like nature is nature. There's lots of sand in nature. There's trees growing as trees grow. There's animals eating animals as animals eat animals. There's life and death. situations that cause suffering and pain. And that's just what goes on. And there can be a kind of added not supposed to that we put on it, or like, oh, poor me on top of the phenomenon of this mystery, this natural event, you might say, from Big Bang to now, from Big Bang to Earth birthing plants and bugs and organisms and humans, and they all do what they do. And somehow humans find themselves in the preoccupation, or what seems to be a preoccupation, of, oh, the grass is greener over there. This shouldn't be that way. I shouldn't be this way. If only these things were different, it would be better. Right? It's very believable. I mean, I still find myself in moments where like this kind of operation and seemingly so reality is seemingly so. It feels really so. But these pointers again really like hopefully help you reflect on, oh, yeah, maybe I'm getting too caught up in this should have been, that shouldn't have been, they're better than me, I'm worse than them. If only this would happen, it would be better. Rather than being a butterfly that flies through the wind and sometimes gets blown off course, or at least not where it was intended to go, and maybe gets stuck on the water and then dragged down the stream and then finds its way back to the tree that it wanted to go to. It's all kind of like not in full control or control at all. Right? It's really not an easy feeling sometimes. Sometimes when you hear this, some people are like, oh, what a relief. This nagging edge is satiated by this logical, sensical pointer or epiphany. And for others, it brings up this like, but no, I'm going to brute force my way through. I'm going to do it. I'm in control. And sometimes some might have like a very depressive, like, well, I just give up. Who cares? That's not what this is pointing towards. But it can be the reaction that happens sometimes. And sometimes when you really get this, or it seems to be something that sinks in, there's a certain kind of perfection that can kind of manifest. A certain never in the wrong place. All things are going according to as they're going to go. Doesn't mean it's always going to be comfortable, but it's less struggling. Less resistance. And sometimes it just may not feel great. And it's just the way it's going to be. And that's not a problem. It's not a bad thing. It's not out of place. It's just kind of bow, bum, hum jum, or frustrating. All right, I'll leave it with that. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Take care.